I'm Scott Parent, and this is Relevantly Speaking. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's show. This week we're talking about one of the most iconic and recognizable brands in U.S. history. Now, how many times throughout your life have you seen those TV commercials for Publishers Clearinghouse? And how often have you received the mailings? Now, they've been around for a long time. And with the print and publishing business in a state of, shall we say, transition, companies like PCH have had to roll with the punches. Now, I got a chance to talk to Andrew Zucker, who's the Chief Revenue Officer of PCH, recently in San Francisco. Let's watch.
Publishers Clearinghouse is one of those brands that everybody knows. I mean, it's something from our childhood. We grew up with it. You see the commercials, the excitement around it. Obviously, so much about technology and business has changed. How have you guys evolved over the time that you've been in business?
Well, over the years, Publishers Clearinghouse, an American icon, right? Over the years, we've evolved from being the envelope, the colorful envelope that you get in the mail, that Americans have received in the mail for over 50 years. They've gone from that to today, they're actually getting email, right? So our members have told us that this is how they'd like us to communicate with them. It's more efficient, we'll save some trees, and everyone's really happy. We still have a lot of Americans that still communicate, and still like to communicate rather, via the regular mail, the U.S. Postal Mail, and we still send that out every day. But on the email side, where we're concentrating a lot of our business today, on the online side, we have over 3.5 million emailable double opt-in names that we have access to, that we communicate with our members.
So you guys also are, you're making an announcement at this event about some of your online properties and some of the things you're doing. Let's talk a little bit about some of your online properties, and then we'll get to the announcement that sort of ties in with those.
Sure, that'll be great. So sweepstakes is our content, right? So that's the rich content that our members like to receive from us. So they receive that via email, and they enter the sweeps every day, where we have another sweepstakes, another giveaway, and they go through a path, and at the end of the path, we have offerings for our partners. In addition to the PCH.com experience, we also have properties like PCH Search and Win, PCH Lotto, and also PCH Games. More content to keep our members engaged in that winning experience. At PCH.com, it's all about winning.
And so the announcement that I've been reading about here at AdTech is about the tournaments that you're launching. People like that sort of online competitive spirit, and I guess Publishers Clearinghouse has sort of answered that call.
That is exactly right. So on PCHgames.com, there's hundreds of free games that our members can play. Certainly there are a few, there are a few games that end up being the top games. So our members over time have, they raise their hand and say, we love this game, and we come back every day to play, and over time they've been asking us, we want more. At the same time, our partners who have banner ads and who have partner messages all over the place, all over the site, also are asking us, hey, can we do more? So at that same time, at that intersection of members wanting more and advertisers wanting more, we developed a tournament to see, well, who's going to be really the best player for Mahjong, the best player at solitaire? And so the tournaments were born.
And so obviously you have this great base of engaged people playing in these games, playing in these tournaments. That probably means advertising dollars. So talk a little bit about how you're providing value and engaging advertisers in the experience of these tournaments.
Sure. So we have a sponsorship availability for the tournament. The advertisers that have advertised on PCH Games, there were a few that stepped forward that said we want more. And so our first two tournaments, we had two great sponsors, and for the next tournament, we have 1-800-Flowers coming forth. They found that it was a perfect fit, coincidentally. We've renamed Mahjong to Momjong to celebrate Mother's Day. It's a very big holiday for 1-800-Flowers. So in addition to sponsoring the entire tournament, which is the pre-tournament, the practice rounds that happen, the day of the tournament, and then the thank you for playing email that goes out after the tournament, which has a list of the winners. 1-800-Flowers has agreed to give the top 10 winners a bouquet as a special thank you and a special prize, if you will, where the top winner of the tournament will still receive the cash prize.
So it sounds like you're doing something really interesting because you're adding this winning experience that you're known for over the years, and you're bringing real value to an advertiser to tie it in a very timely, relevant way around a major holiday, and something that is just very relevant to your users.
That's exactly right. So the winning experience that PCH has, we allow advertisers to also enjoy and engage and offer an additional winning experience.
That's very exciting, and I think as the advertising industry continues to grow, that's something that other companies are going to need to find that balance of providing value to their customers and their advertisers in the unique way that you guys are doing it.
That's exactly right, yeah. So TV has product placement, and we have integrated sponsorships, so.
Now, interestingly enough, Publishers Clearinghouse says they got 29 million page views in March and 16 million gameplays at PCH.com. So clearly there's a market for these types of tournaments. Now, finally today, there's some exciting news out of our own backyard. MediaTrust is announcing the acquisition of Bardon Advisors. Bardon is a Los Angeles-based CPC search and affiliate marketing platform for online advertisers and publishers. This acquisition allows advertisers to pay for performance on traffic instead of just sales and leads. Now, this deal also brings Bardon founder and CEO Keith Cohn aboard as the new president of MediaTrust. You can read the entire announcement by checking out blog.mediatrust.com. That's our show for this week. My name is Scott. Thank you for watching.